before we go into the video, I want to show you these badges. I forgot to put it the strange station because I was distracted by the water. So let's go in to check our Kindle badge, which is 2173, is where it sits now. Well, before Vulpix Community Day and of course the Ho-Hos. The Skier badge sits at 1192. So yeah, they're the ice types and the fire types, and that's where it sits at the moment. I just wanted to show you that because of course that comes into play in a minute at the end of this video. So yeah, there is other badges as well, but like I said, you've seen all of this before. Of course, you know the Mega Bomb Snow is active at the moment. Anyway, let's go straight into the video now. Summon just hatching, which is great. So I'm not sure why I need a summon. Yep. And we're gonna go starting into Vulpix Community Day. So there will not be any Ho-Hos in this video. All of those was in the last video, so if you haven't seen my Ho-Ho Raid Weekend or Max Battle Weekend, you can check those up. Came before this, so this is just all of the Vulpix only. So let's go straight into it. See if we can get anything decent. If I didn't say anything before, basically we really did not get any decent. Got a couple of shinies, which I'll show a bit later. That we got the end of my Vulpix Green Day. We got 18 shinies. I think we got about 9 backgrounds. I'll double check that at the end of this video. Yeah. The reason why it took so long to finally do some Ho-Hos was because I wanted to do one of the Vulpix first, which we did. Oh, and we've got a Diglett there, which fair. You know, Diglett not that great, but let's continue with the Vulpix. Also, we've got the ZDL League, which I got number 10 in. I think the last one I only got like 15, I think. Because we don't really continue till the end, me and my brother. Of course, my brother's not with me, as he was busy moving out to his new apartment. So he's not here. Well, he's in Hatfield with the Stay Fort. If he has a little bit more money, as well as not moving out, he will be back with me for the next Community Day and the next Raid Day. Oh, when I forgot to hit that Mega Evolution as well, Charizard. So, yeah. And right after I Mega Evolved for Charizard, we got the Shiny Vulpix, which is nice. And then we've got the Community Trend Research as well. Course, when we go up to a community ambassador meetup, you get the time research. So the research for free, which usually allows you to get a background shiny or background Pokemon. Unfortunately, I've got no background shiny this time and no hundos. So you know. It's not like I wanted the Hundos for this anyway. Vulpix is pretty useless as a Pokemon. I don't really want them. I just did them just for the shiny and put it in the decks for another time. So I'm not too overly fussed not getting the Hundo for them. Grookey I wanted the Hundo for and all of that, so I'm happy that I got the Grookey. Hundo and Diglett. But Vulpix not really that great. The Pokemon's not really obviously first. Getting the Hundo. Shame we didn't get a shiny with a background, but we've got a couple of background ones. See, we've got a background for most of the. There you go. There's the background. There. It's basically the same background as same background as all of what's going to come out for 2026. It's going to be the same background. So I'm just quick catching these. I am with Pokemon Matilda, which is another YouTuber in Doncaster. We're just talking about stuff. I don't know if there's a video on her side. You know, when I said that in the last one, there wasn't. So, yeah. YouTubers for quarreling or not, I have no idea. Anyway, let's keep going. Of course, we were also doing the whole raids as well. Well, not at this time. I wasn't. I was trying to. But it was a bit difficult trying to get it. So that one that you almost saw, we did go into that one, but it was a failed attempt, so ignore that bit. All this video is basically Vulpix. I mean, you could see them just sat there. Probably thinking, oh, why are you not doing them? We did. We did do some OOs. If you haven't seen that video, or you're just tuning in to this video, go check that one out. In the so go check that out. That is my Ho-Ho raid weekend, where we got the shiny Ho-Ho. So check it out. Vulpix. Also, it's really weird this community day though, because we community ambassador there at the start of it we went into a totally different park, and we were just wondering why we couldn't see him. So yeah. So we are still just crit catching all of these Vulpix, just trying to up the what we can. And of course people are just keep sending me remote raids to Ho-Oh, and honestly I would have, but I'm busy with Vulpix. And also I don't have a race to remote raid pass on Ho-Oh. I really don't. It's not one ain't worth remote raid. There you go, you've got the Dynamax Ho-Oh there, which I'm trying to catch Vulpix, but I don't want Dynamax Ho-Oh. So yeah, like I'm saying, if you're brand new to the video or the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, comment down below how many shinies you ended up with. We ended up with another Vulpix. I've got 18 altogether. How much did you end up with? I mean, not all 18 is in this video, by the way. I did have to cut a lot of them out for time. But yeah, Vulpix finally having that. I mean, Vulpix has been out for a while. Shiny Vulpix. Oh, and then we've got the alolan one left, which is nice because we do have another alolan 9-tail shiny that I got from my brother in trade, and it was lucky. So that's actually pretty cool. Oh, Okay. Vulpix. Not too bad. And then, of course, I'm just following a bunch of friends around just to, you know, to try and do these, well, I lost thought then. OOs, yeah, trying to do the OOs, and almost did it, to be honest. That one, yeah, we almost did that raid, but of course it was a complete mess. That's the only issue with Dynamax. It was just very difficult to try and get a good team going, and also by the time you get 4 people in, of course, can't get your best team in. But this is about Vulpix Community Day, so I'm not going to talk about all the OOs. Yeah, if you want to check that out, you can check that in the eye. That was the previous video. But if you've already seen that one, hey, welcome back. It's Vulpix Community Day. And if you I've seen most of you that watch my videos aren't even subscribed, so that's subscribe button. Because there would be a lot more content Pokemon Go throughout the 30th anniversary of Pokemon and the 10th year anniversary of this game. Yeah. Can't wait to see what February's got out, because it's going to be jam-packed with a lot of things. And there's some raids that I want to try and get shinies. Dialga, Palkia. Regigigas maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna plan to try and get a pretty decent Regigigas. Or a shiny one. But I will probably. I mean, we technically did do a Regigigas raid during this day. It's on a pass. So we did a Regigigas. Yep. Wait, that's good. Oh, and we were doing the... Oh, that was the timed research. Was almost getting that complete. And there's another shiny alolan Vulpix. Nice to see. Do you know one thing that I cut out of this video was the double Vulpix that we got? Shiny. And then it goes scroll down, and we need one more Pokestop to get it to the next the next part of the research for the faster meet up. And of course, this is when we were like wandering around the town centre. There we go. That's the net. That's that complete. Boom. There we go. And I believe this actually does have the background. I can't tell because, of course, it But yeah, we're just checking these, just catching these with the quick catch method. I do believe quick catch method is actually going to get removed from the game in the coming months. I mean, it'll be sad if it does, because a lot of Go players rely on the quick catch method, because they don't want to be sat there going hours and hours and hours catching Pokemon. So they rely on the quick catch method for these coming days, so they could just farm from literally Candy and Pokemon. So understandable if they want to remove it, because technically it's a glitch. So if Niantic wants to remove it, or Sculpris, they can. I'm telling you, a lot of Pokemon Go players will be upset, because it literally is one of the best features, is that you don't have to sit through the catch screen. Yeah. Anyway, how was your Vulpix community night? How many backgrounds did you get? Did you get a shiny background? Personally, I would have done, but yeah, I weren't too hopeful. And there we go. That is the meetup check-in time research complete. I mean, I didn't even buy the research to get in the shop. It wasn't worth it. It was not Vulpix. I didn't bother to do that. I mean, I didn't even do it for Groovy, and that was worth it, but it's just that by that point I was out kind of wanting to blow all money. So I wasn't trying to get the research. Yeah. 18 shinies. That was... I think that's the biggest that I've actually done. Yeah, it was the biggest amount of shinies that I've got throughout Community Day. It was 18 shinies. There we go. That's pretty cool. Hang on, let me go and get some water. Let me back take a sip of water while catching this. Good. Yeah. Sorry about that. My throat was a little bit dry. So, just needed the drink. Anyway, we are back doing Vulpix. Just grinding the Vulpix out for candy that I really don't need. But I was just catching the fire ones mostly in the ice because I wanted to try and get the metal platinum, because it helps catch them much faster, especially for legendaries, because you need that platinum badge legendaries because it's able to have them be able to catch. So you really do want the platinum medal if you can get it fast. So it's no strong feat, to be honest. It's not very often you get the ice type spawns or the fire spawns, but the fire badge will be extremely easy to do, since you're going to technically have 2 fire community days. Anyway, this is the Regigigas raid, because this is the start of us trying to shine hunt Regigigas. Or I thought. It really depends on if I can actually go out and do a Regigigas. But by the time I've fully finished editing these 2 videos, they probably have stopped spawning. So we are in this Regigigas with 2 Magchomp or Magchamp. I mean, we don't even have the greatest team going against this, or trying to. It is my Lucario that could Mega. Wasn't Mega'd, so, you know, it's one of those things. And of course, my shiny Terrakion. Not sure why I'm using shiny Terrakion, not our normal level 40 dragon. I just went in with literally anything that was recommended. And there we go, there's my level 40 non-shiny dragon. I wasn't really trying to get a good team for Regigigas. When we do it on my own, it will be a good team. So far, that wasn't a good team. And first shiny check of Regigigas. No shiny, and not even a good IV either, but I'll probably keep it around. There you go. Hey, these are really difficult to catch now. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay, that's good. Where's a normal type? So my normal badge is platinum. Yeah. Right, that is the Regigigas raid. Thanks to whoever was in there with us. It was wasn't shiny for me, but we ended up with a shiny Vulpix. There we go. That's pretty cool. But yeah, we will probably be shiny checking a lot more Regigigas raids in the next, and then you go and the alolan Vulpix. And then we've got the Cantonian Vulpix. So yeah, this is the last half hour. Yes, the last half hour. And then you got another shiny. So yeah, all together we've got 18 shinies, which is pretty cool. So just doing what we can, just grabbing what we could. Oh, and while their group's doing the Tornadoes raid, I was just doing the Vulpix because we've already got a shiny, and I did not need any more Tornadoes. So, to be fair, you probably would have caught most of them anyway, but for the Therian version, which is a lot better, I don't really need that. So 1, 2, 3, there we go. That's that one caught. And we're getting quite a decent amount of candy there. So far we don't have a fire and ice mega. That would be an interesting combination. Vulpix. Well, hope everyone's Vulpix QE day was absolutely decent. Boom, and there we go. That wasn't because the community day was over. But that was because I'm crit catching, and a lot of the Vulpix were stay still, because technically it's supposed to be a glitch, the crit catch method. So far, the reason why we're standing here is because a bunch of people were in the raid, and yeah. So just grabbing a bunch of these Vulpixes. Damn. Trying to grab a bunch. Hey, okay. Can we? Alright. There we go. There's the next Vulpix. Alolan Vulpix. Come. And just finishing it off, as you can probably see, we just done that Galarian, well, that OO. Did I say Galarian? Yeah, we just did that OO. If you wanted to check what that one was, you can check in the last video. And yeah, this is also what we had all day. It's just that the game just wouldn't load for us, so we're just putting in our last checks. for the Vulpix Community Day before it switches back to different spawns. That is Vulpix Community Day. Oh, now I can just complete the task on the way home. I don't know why it's turning out then. Done finished off Precious Paths task. As we finished that off, done spare. Nice. Actually, the last task was follow a route, which we done off camera on the way home. And now we have to catch 50 Pokemon, catch 5 eggs, and whatever it was. Anyway, back. We are now home. Right, we are back. Of course, we got a lot of things going on, so I haven't opened the game today. Of course, we are best friends for someone. Don't know who that was. Thank you for that. It is Monday. Of course, we opened up the weekly progress bar, but we did get to the 25 kilometers, which you can see over there, but unfortunately that did not save because I accidentally opened it earlier before I finished this episode. Don't know who we're best friends with. Yeah, don't know who we're best friends with. Yeah, Buzzy Gotcha was the person that we were raiding with for the Dynamax Ho-Hos. That's the player name. Anyway, what were we doing? Yes. We need to check the fire badge. So this is what it is now. I've not caught any but other Pokemon today. It's basically how it was yesterday. 2,376 from the 2,137. So that was a lot of Pokemon catches to complete the fire badge. It should be complete by, I think, the next community, which is Score Bunny. But of course, there's a lot more fire types being added. Before then, of course, you've got the Charmanders and Cyndaquils and all that, so that will trickle into it. But I think we won't get the Kindler badge into the Score Bunny. What's the other badge? Oh, yeah, the Skier badge, 1,399. We got a good chunk of that in there. Ice types don't really spawn that often, so that's nice to get most of them. We almost got to the 2,000 mark. That's not too bad. Yeah. Like I said, ice types don't spawn until Christmas, so that's nice to get that badge going. And of course the Precious Paths, which you saw earlier, which was catch 50 Pokemon, which you see in here, hatch 5 eggs, and evolve 10 Pokemon. That's what we need to do. And yeah, so far I'm not seeing absolutely any raids that I can. Oh, there is a Shadow Legendary there, so that is the Regigigas. We've got 14 minutes. Okay, I'll probably leave that, and I'll probably do that off camera for the next episode. Anyway, so thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you want to see more videos like this, there'll be more coming up in the next coming weeks because there is a lot to do. Of course, Dialga and Palkia being raids on the 4th. Of course, there will be a video with some of the Shadow Regigigas raids, shiny checking them, and hopefully we will get the shiny of that, but it will be stock bits, so I can do the Dialga and Palkia raids and get them shiny. And then after that, we will back into Red Gigas. There you go. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and of course, hit that subscribe button.